Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get straight into a reading. That'll be a timeless message, and it'll be a pick a card around career. So it is 3 distinct piles. So the first pile will be for those who work in like large corporate environments, work at a large company. The next pile 2 will be for those who work for themselves, have their own business, maybe work for a small business or partnership. So, pick which one resonates more, listen to both messages. And then the third pile will be for those who are either in transition or looking to start something new. Maybe I'm coming into the workforce. So yeah, 3 distinct either times in your career or areas of work. I really do feel like there are really 3 distinct energies, so I wanted to separate those out. And so before we dive in, thank you again to all those who subscribe to me and follow me, and new subscribers. I'm so appreciative of your support. If this message happens to find you today and it resonates, please consider hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. Remember, these are general messages, so take what's yours, leave the rest. And these will be for all zodiac placements. All right, let's start off with those who work in a large environment, a large corporate environment, corporate America. Let's see what messages we have for you. This will be a timeless message. Please, what messages does this pile need to hear, please? What messages for when they find this reading, please? What do they need to hear, please, about their situation? Okay. All right, so we have that, and this deck is the Page of Cups. Oh, Page of Wands, actually. Sorry, Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. And the 7 of Cups. Wow, all right. 9 of Wands. The Death card. And the World card. Wow. Okay. And bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands. Okay. So driving the reading really is... I just feel like, you've had success, but you want something more. I feel like there's just this bigger picture. The bigger picture driving the reading. Like, what's the bigger picture here in terms of the future? I feel like a door, again, in terms of success, like a door could be wide open. Like something here, it almost even for some has like a glass ceiling kind of vibe, right? Like breaking through the glass, breaking through this boundary. It's clear. You've really been successful in the past, I feel like, and you've grown something. You really have grown something, or you've really grown over time, and now it's time for something more. It's time for the next level, really. And you're showing up here as the Page of Wands, like ready for something new. Again, look how big this is, right? Like, look how big this opening is, and look how big this wand is. It's just, you really are thinking bigger. You're thinking next steps. And I feel like you're thinking in terms of more, again, we have wands here. And for me, when I'm looking at career, I really feel like the wands are more like your passion, your path. Like, what are you meant to do here? Right? Like having meaning behind the job, having meaning behind your work. And I feel like maybe that's the next step here, because this tree here reminds me of pentacles, right? Of earth energy, which is great. Like, you've built a extremely stable foundation and you've reaped that harvest. And now maybe even for some of you, you have enough savings, or you've really built a solid enough foundation or experience where you're ready to start something new, maybe start something of your own, right? And right now you're still, it's like, I notice like the desert here, and it just seems expansive. I'm feeling expansiveness, and again, the opportunity here is, wow, how perfect, the Ace of Wands. The opportunity is for you to really step into it, really not just, it's interesting because the difference here between this page, it's like coming to the realization, one, like you have experience behind you, right? This isn't something that is to conquer, but it's something you can conquer, and you're bringing some flow to the situation. It's like tapping in more to some flow to really bring this to life. I also feel like it might be in terms of even a little bit of, I don't know, like momentum. I feel like it feels like the opportunity here is to build some momentum around this idea or this path. For others, I mean, you really are trying to create some change possibly or bring a new idea to light. I feel like there's something you may want to say to somebody, or there's some idea you really want to put out there, or there might even be a different or a bigger role that you're looking to possibly move into at your company. You know, and here in terms of like the opportunity, right, is I just feel like there's a lot of different options. Like there could be more options than you realize. Or like you may be presented with a lot of different options. I feel like what you do here is you're able to possibly put structure to something that is very challenging. Like you may have stepped up to take on a big challenge. You were really successful maybe in a certain project, and now you're being asked, right, to step up essentially and take on something pretty big. And I feel like you possibly are either overcoming this or taking this on. And there is kind of a lot to it. Like, it's kind of like, I feel like you take this on and you kind of see how much there is to organize. There could be a lot of people. It could be just, again, quite a lot to put structure to, right? Because I'm seeing all this water and it's just, there's a lot of water, but then you have this opportunity to really like, I don't know, bring some structure to it. Bring some structure to the idea, or really manage this this amount of information, this flow of information. For some of you, you could be in like in that, I don't know, just in terms of maybe like, just like you work with information like or data and you're able to really like put structure or formulate it. For others, I really think it could be you taking on a team or being presented now with multiple different projects. I feel like what you don't see, the energy that you're not really seeing around you is this Nine of Wands. Like if you're feeling blocked, or there is this block in terms of, I don't know, I feel like an underlying feeling of what your path is, or like kind of just feeling like you're kind of mundane. I feel like a little bit of mundaneness. And that could be what's going on here, because I can't help but notice the Seven of Cups doesn't have the wand. And so you may have been, I don't know, it may be an opportunity where you have more people, but it's not really what you want to do that's being presented. And you really want to go something, again, more towards wands. And it might be like, do I want to take a different path? Like, should I take on something different to kind of lead me more towards what I'm looking to do for some of you? But I feel like you're on this path already, and it might be hard to veer off. You could feel like you're in between two opportunities or have to pick between two choices. For some, there could be like an overwhelming feeling like you might be experiencing some stress in the situation, just because like I feel like I see him like kind of staring into this void, and it kind of makes me feel like almost like I don't know, I've had situations at work where it could be really stressful and you kind of just have that freeze response where it's like I have too many things coming at me at once, like, and you just kind of, you can't really think. And that is like a really big element in terms of what people deal with, I feel like, in some of these cultures and these environments. And for some, I feel like you can get on yourself in terms of, or others can get on you, but like you kind of get on yourself about like your productivity, or feel like you should be able to deal with this. But like, please like understand that like stress and anxiety is is not easy to deal with, number one. And number two, everybody has the right to be in a healthy environment and to feel like what they are taking on or are exposed to in their work life is, is appropriate. If you're feeling stressed or anxious or really overwhelmed with work, then I understand it doesn't feel that way sometimes, that this is true, but, understand and question your environment and at least try not to reflect it back on you as much as you can. Yeah, I mean, in the near future is the Death card, transformation. I really feel like you may have a very transformative idea here. This could have to do with resources. Again, I'm noticing this desert card now, and it makes me feel like there could be scarce resources. Like there is an idea or there's some void to fill. There's some opportunity and there's this idea and there is scarce resources possibly to be able to get this done. And so there is an opportunity, I feel like, possibly to resource this or get just resources or funds or the ability to be able to do that. But there's different options to do it. And I feel like you will see that there's a way either to like self-resource or do something really efficiently. I just feel like you really, with this challenge or this situation, being the Ace of Wands with the Death card as what's in the near future, I really feel like you have a transformative way of doing something that really changes the game. It really does feel like, again, self-resourcing. Like you've picked this pool, but it's like a much, I don't know, it's like a very, it just seems like it's self-generating. Yeah, it's like self-generating. I don't know if some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but if you work for some like, more like technology that's like solar or, just efficiency in terms of like resource efficiency or technology, like, I don't know, maybe that's a message for somebody. But essentially, like, the opportunity here is the World card. I mean, something gets finished. I feel like a completion. I feel like completion, but a very successful one. And I feel like this kind of closes a cycle for you as well. So you could literally be ending a project, or essentially this project comes together in a very big way. It really does start off a new cycle for either your department or what you work for, or this idea. I'm also hearing case closed for some people. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like you've really put major structure to something, and this really sets you off to the next level. I feel like it really helps you level up, move up, really either or close a cycle. Like whatever this is, this idea is, this project, it really does have a sense of closing out major cycles, chapters, projects, and getting to the next level. It's really beautiful energy. And I just, again, just want to emphasize, like, if right now you're going through this Nine of Wands, feeling like you feel blocked, like you don't feel like you have the idea or you don't have the answer, and it's really stressing you out, I just want to, let you know that, like, it's okay. Like, the cards say that you'll get the answer, but even if you don't, or it's like, it's not even about what the potential here is. It's like, even if you don't, it's okay. Like, it's okay to not know. It's okay to be stressed. It's okay to feel blocked. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. A lot of the environments we work in have a lot of pressure. And, the best thing to do, at least my advice or what I tell my teams when they're feeling this way, is really just to take a break. And that's okay. It's not even like, oh, you should take a break. No, it's just like, get up, take a walk, take a break, take the rest of the day, take an hour. It's, they know they just have that ability. It's not like they're even letting me know, right? And it's just know that, like, that is your right to be able to get up and take a break, take a walk. For some, like, if you're working at home or working from home, you don't know sometimes, like, realize how many hours with back-to-back meetings, that you're not getting up and moving. So that just might be a separate message there for some of you. But this is beautiful, beautiful energy of really just, wow, like major achievement here. So that's beautiful. All right, well, I hope that message resonated with you. And I hope to see you all soon. All right, and now I will move into a reading for those who either work for themselves, have their own business, maybe work for a small business. So take it how it resonates for you guys. All right, pile 2, what messages do we have for pile 2, please? What do they need to know, please? What do they need to know? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Well, I'm not going to take that card, but Knight of Wands. So there could be some passion here. Really some passionate energy. All right, what else? What do we have for this pile 2, please? Okay. All right, Princess of Swords, 7 of Wands as the challenger situation, the Chariot. Oh, yeah, it's the opportunity here. 6 of Swords, what you don't see, 3 of Pentacles, the near future, and the 4 of Swords for the possible outcome. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. Beautiful creative energy driving this reading. This just, you know, the three cards. So it's just beautiful energy, creativity, something you feel really connected to, or just, I feel like you're really feeling in flow. You're showing up as just really, again, I feel like having a bright idea, just really feeling like your ideas are flowing. I feel like you're feeling creative. I feel like you're in a really positive headspace. You also, I feel like, could be communicating or needing to communicate very clearly. And I feel like, yeah, I just feel really, I feel like you in a really positive energy right now. Like ideas are flowing, and I feel like, yeah, you feel really connected to it. I also feel like you might be maybe meeting with a group of people and talking about ideas, or maybe you, you know, service, like, you know, and whatever service you offer, it is for like groups of people, and you could really just feel really connected to it. Yeah, the challenge here, I just feel like there could just be some, I don't know, it just has a very different energy. So there could be elements of your work life or elements of just what comes up, you know, or be coming up right now. It's just a little bit of intensity, like something you feel like you almost have to struggle through, or it's like either the part that you have to struggle through, or there's just the challenges. And I feel like for some of you, it might feel like when you're dealing with this energy, that it's really hard for you to stay in this energy, right? Oh, and there's that Knight of Wands right underneath. Yeah, it's like there's that fiery kind of energy, that, I don't know, that passion, like you're very driven, and there is like that ambition, I feel like, but I feel like what you might be seeing is that you move possibly better either when you're more in a more of a relaxed state, and not as much in the, I don't know what the word, like just that fiery energy, I feel like. I just feel like there's this message though that like it needs to just kind of, she's more surrendering. She feels very free. So there's something that I feel like you might want to free yourself from that really might be taking some of your energy, or you feel the need to have to, like, I don't know, I'm getting like stand up for yourself. It almost feels like she's like preparing for battle. It's like a very different energy than how you're showing up. So this could be somebody that you, or like an energy that you are having to overcome, that is connected to you. And I feel like you really want to free yourself from that energy. It's like almost like forcing versus flow, right? In order to really just take off. I feel like what you don't see is the 6 of Swords. And that is I feel like that is the energy that's around you, like from the mind, from the headspace, like the vision, like you're really moving forward in vision, and you're really moving forward in terms of, like, again, just almost finding that like mindfulness, right? I mean, your outcome is the 4 of Swords. It's like a meditative card. It's a card of rest and just, you know, peace. It really is like a very mindful place. It's a very connected place. So there's a lot of air energy here. There's a lot of air energy here that seems to really be one aspect of what you are really embracing in terms of energy. And then there's this other energy, again, that's a little bit more, I don't know, I want to say very determined, very strong, but maybe a little forceful. but maybe feeling like they need to be. And it could be very necessary. In the near future, you have the Three of Pentacles, though. And it's a beautiful card of balance and partnership. And again, 2 3s, 3 3. I mean, you could be a teacher, you could be teaching people. And it's kind of like the practical pieces that are needed in terms of, like, it's almost like the foundation of this Three of Cups, like this really creative flow energy. It's almost like grounding that energy. And also possibly partnering with people. And maybe that's the message here for some of you. It's like a partner or a partnership or working with the right people can really help you like kind of battle this together. It might take some of the load off, or maybe it's like, yeah, bringing in somebody else could really help you find time to retreat and actually have time for yourself, have time for you to sit in this energy that can really be creative, and maybe have other people like kind of outsource maybe some operation. So really partner and like outsource again some of this stuff that you're working through or working with. It's really interesting reading. It's actually beautiful. Let's get a little bit more messages here. So I feel like they're saying like pull some other cards. So let's get some advice or some additional messages here. Yeah, 9 of Cups. I mean, you really are feeling good. I mean, this is a really positive message. I feel like you're in a good place, and I feel like you're really doing something that fulfills you. I feel like you're on your path, but this 9 of Cups is telling me again, because of this diversity of, this like kind of energy, I feel like you really kind of want to be sitting in this Cups energy. Like I really do feel like you want to sit in the creative flow right now and really focus on that, or focus also on yourself. I mean, 2 cards of really focusing on yourself, this 9 of Cups and this 4 of Swords. You really may want to take some time out for yourself, but also keep your business running is what I'm getting. Yeah, King of Swords here. More air energy though. I don't know, there's this part of you that feels very disciplined, right? And I feel like, I don't know, this could be an energy that you're connecting with or connected to. You could be an air sign, you could be dealing with an air sign, you don't have to be. Yeah, there's some truth in the matter. Or maybe this is something that you have to face. Like maybe you really felt like with this 9 of Cups that like you really felt like you really just were always going to be doing it on your own, or really didn't think about this, or I don't know, just didn't envision it this way. But I feel like it's sort of like kind of facing that truth maybe for some of you. I don't know. Wow, Justice. I mean, talk about facing the truth. I mean, it could also be something about like formalizing something, like maybe formalizing a partnership or formalizing an agreement. I mean, Justice is legal agreements. So like kind of official partnerships, official documentation. So you may need to document something, or yeah, basically document something. Like I'm getting like Mercury energy. And maybe just think of like how Mercury retrograde's coming up. So it's like good to get these things handled like beforehand, or get these things in motion before the retrograde season. You know, just some advice. But really, I just feel like there is, like, you realize this truth, or if you realize some truth is in a situation, if, you know, it is maybe something that you might go and start to formalize to bring some balance in it. It really is like kind of has 2 messages here too. It's like recognizing this truth really, like, again, takes this almost King of Swords, right? Standing in the truth, recognition of this fact, and it brings balance to the situation. It brings balance right under the Chariot card, which is a card about balance and really movement, right? So this will make you move. This balance will help you move again. And this 4 of Swords, it really is, again, this truth helps you rest. Literally with this, like, this is a card of meditation, right? So, yeah, so take this message how it resonated. But yeah, it's a beautiful message. I feel like, you know, there is this element and advice I want to say, you know, maybe I'll draw one more card, advice to say that I just want to say, you know, follow your gut and like what you're feeling. Yeah, King of Pentacles, beautiful energy, really grounded energy, really abundant, really luxurious, Taurus energy. Well, actually Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but I really feel like this is going to be very financially, you will be, this could bring in a lot of financial success and balance, right? Because it really, I mean, look, he is very, you know, he's a compassionate leader. He's very wealthy. He's very abundant. So something, whatever this is, pays off is basically what I want to say. So yeah, I hope this message resonated in some way, pile 2. And I'm wishing you so much love, and I hope to see you all soon. All right. Let us finish off with pile 3. All right, pile 3. So this will be for those who are either in transition or entering the workforce, looking for a job, or really just, you know, trying to start something new. So let's see what we have for you, pile 3. All right, pile 3. What do I have for pile 3, please? All right. Messages for when pile 3 sees this, please. What messages do they need to hear? Messages for pile 3, please. What do they need to know for when they find this message? All right, 5 of Wands. You're showing up as the 5 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, wow, as the situation or challenge. Ace of Pentacles as the opportunity. Well, beautiful progression there, but yeah, I feel the change here. The Chariot, wow. The Empress and the 2 of Pentacles, wow. This is some major energy. Wow, Death at the bottom of the deck driving this reading. Yeah, what I'm hearing is you're blossoming. This is blossoming. You're blossoming. There's something transforming, but I feel like it's you transforming, or it's kind of like I'm getting like metamorphosis. Like this is really, again, and we have 5-5 with the Death card. So showing up, this is change. And the thing is, it's like, I think what's driving the reading is this is like a bigger cycle. I feel like you're towards the end of a major cycle though. So this could be like kind of the last bit of change, because these are minor arcana 5s. This is the last bit of change for this cycle, because we're leading to this opening, this new opportunity, which with what you don't see or what you don't see coming is the fact that this Chariot card, like this is the bigger cycle. This is the movement. This is the thing. It's not just like 6 of Swords moving forward, you know, or 3 of Wands. No, this is the Chariot. So this is the opportunity that is going to move you to the next level. The Empress in your near future, this is you. Major growth. Like I said, metamorphosis, like coming out of this cycle and just completely elevating. This is a very abundant card. I mean, this could be a major opportunity for you. Yeah, and with the 2 of Pentacles as the possible outcome, I feel like you might be weighing even multiple offers or really just feeling unsure. But we'll dive into that. This is really interesting energy coming at the end here. Yeah, I do feel like you could be juggling something, though. Juggling the 2 things. Let's clarify, actually. Let's clarify the Death card, please. Oh, wow. Temperance and the Chariot. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, this transformation, this is a major transform. This has been, again, we talked about it being a longer cycle with the Temperance card. Whatever it is, this has been a long time coming. So for those of you who have really been looking for that like next big opportunity, like I really feel like you might have moved jobs multiple times, or maybe you've been at your current job for the last 5 years. You could have also had maybe a break in between jobs. For some of you, it could be five years. It doesn't have to be, but I am getting that, like, for some of you, this could resonate as a break in between roles, or this could be that you've been at your current company kind of waiting for that next opportunity. This 5 of Wands, right? Like, you're showing up a little bit in struggle here. Like a little bit, again, maybe not knowing, I don't know, not knowing what to choose here, possibly. Again, this could be this Two of Pentacles energy. You're showing up a little bit conflicted internally about whatever it is that's going on here. Yeah, because this, I feel like there is either potentially, possibly for some of you, possibly like maybe there is like struggles at the company you're working on, or maybe like you're at the point where if you've been not working and kind of trying to figure out your next move, that it's just kind of time that you have to kind of get back in terms of finances. So you might be like feeling conflicted in terms of having to look for a new job or actually start working again. But it's sort of like you maybe feel like you can't avoid it. It's like a little bit of Five of Pentacles energy. But what I feel like this opportunity here is what you don't see is that there really is this door that I feel like it's something that either, I don't know, I'm almost getting like revisiting something. Maybe there could be an offer from the company that you had left, or there could be like a prior company that you were before offering you a new opportunity. And maybe since then you've really, really grown. I feel like there could be a major message coming in, or somebody could be giving you like kind of a big offer here and kind of showing you what you're worth. Like, I feel like I'm getting a vibe that like you'll be shown what you're worth either with this offer, or how much that you're really valued. For some, I actually am getting even a message that could be that maybe there's a lot of change going on at work. Like there is a little bit of, I don't know, it's just like a little bit of struggle. Maybe like there's some change going on in the organization. And so you're also kind of trying to weigh your options here in terms of staying and taking like a position there, or kind of going in a new direction. And I feel like there is something about like impacting more people. Like maybe you want to impact more people than you are right now, or you feel like you have the ability to impact a lot more people with what you've learned from a situation or how you've grown. But I feel like you are being elevated here. You are being elevated here. And again, it's been a bit of a long time coming. I feel like you've been going back and forth for a while on this. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I really do feel like you're moving forward towards this opportunity, this open door, regardless. You're coming out of this place of the Five of Pentacles. I think that's what it is. There is this potential offer that will take you possibly out of this Five of Pentacles place that you might be feeling. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hierophant. Wow, there's an offer of commitment. I mean, this is, again, it could be from a bigger company I'm getting. And I can't, yeah, it could definitely be from a bigger company and a bigger position, right? So it just seems like it is just more of an institution. So just a bigger institution. So working for a bigger company, and you might have quite a bit of people under you. I feel like possibly you'd be offered 2 departments, or just be like multiple departments maybe. This new opportunity. Again, you could also be weighing 2 offers and feeling very conflicted about it, and feel like, I don't know, that like you're waiting for an offer from both of them. Wow, the Two of Pentacles again, the Five of Swords. Yeah, exactly what I was feeling. There's a little bit of more fives. Wow. There's a lot of conflict. I think there's some inner conflict here about which is the bigger opportunity or the better opportunity for you to choose. Or it could just be like, do you go back into this? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Do you go back to the institution? Do you go back to this? Or do you kind of pursue your passions? It's like almost like, do you go back to something and stick with what, again, what I felt like revisit, something that you already know? Do you stick with what you already know? Or do you move towards something that like you're kind of starting brand new, but like you're connected to it? It's your path. That's beautiful, actually. But I can see the conflict here. You're very conflicted, I feel like. Show me this Chariot, though. Wow, the Lovers. Oh, my. Yeah, this is a major decision. I feel like the message I'm getting is like this is actually one of those pivotal moments, I feel like. I feel like it is a pivotal choice, and it may feel like a pivotal, really a pivotal choice for you, because you may have been taking a break for a while, or you may have felt like where you were right now in your career, it was like the next thing I do, like you're not really going to move unless it's something bigger. And it's just sort of like, I feel like you might also be feeling like it's like now or never. I'm getting the vibe. It's like now or never. And I feel like the cards are saying, though, it is kind of now or never right now, in a way where it's like, I never say that. It's like, it's never too late, but like the opportunity is here. And I feel like it's telling you to really trust yourself and trust what you want. Empress. Yeah. Wow. The Devil. Yeah. I feel like, again, this is Capricorn energy. We have a lot of earth energy here, but there is possibly this attachment maybe to what you've already built. Or, yeah, I mean, there is this sort of like back and forth energy here. But it's like, I feel like the way that this comes underneath, it's like she's ascending up out of it. It's like you've outgrown something. And you may not even believe it, but you may have outgrown something. Wow, this is beautiful energy. It really is beautiful energy. I understand how could there be so much conflict here, but wow, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The door is opening. There is an offer. There is an offer. And so for some, take it out, it resonates. It could be an offer that really is formalizing something that is a passion. For others, I do really feel like there's conflict here, and that's really more of the message I'm getting. You may have two opportunities to choose from. One feels like the steady, obvious choice. It's the practical choice. It hits where your belief system, right? It feels sturdy and committed, and it feels like that sense of security. But, and again, you kind of show up as this Empress tied to it, or the, you know, it's the counterpart to that Hierophant, but I do feel like you're ascending almost out of the Empress, which is an interesting energy, but I do feel like you're really trying to figure out if you do, you kind of create your own thing. This could also be creating your own thing, go back into the institution or start something yourself. One more card of advice for pile 3. Wow, pile 3, beautiful. King of Cups. Go with where your heart is. Follow your heart. Literally, that's the message here. Follow your heart. And it, you know what, and for some, like, you could really love what you've done before, and it could feel so great going back, right? So, you know, follow your heart is what it says, but look how he's dipping his toe. He's dipping his toe in this water. You know, follow your heart and do something that you truly feel connected to. In either way, I feel like the advice is, even if you go back to an institution or something that feels, again, something you've built that you are already established in, I'm getting, you can still find a way to introduce that connection to it. You can still find a way to bring this Page of Wands in either way. And I think that's the message. Go towards something that you're connected to this time. Bring in a little bit more of that connection, that heart, that passion and purpose. All right. Well, that is what I have for you. I hope this message resonated. I'm sending you so much love. And yeah, I hope, you know, you guys like these readings. I really have wanted to do more of these since I started the channel. And so, you know, drop a comment if you like it, or if there's other structures. I'll, you know, this is the first time I've done this spread, and it was on a whim today. So I'm sorry if it was a bit unorganized, and I was kind of doing so many different types of clarifications, but I don't know, it's kind of, yeah, I liked it. So we'll see how these evolve, but I really do want to do more of those. So hopefully you found something that resonated for you guys. Again, drop a comment. I really would love to do readings that you guys resonate with. So let me know what those are. And thanks again, and I hope to see you all very soon.